Hello and welcome to Dubai International Cricket Stadium for match number 13 is the Tornadoes versus Team Spirit.
And Bryce slashes the first ball. That caught Sune loose by surprise out there at cover. This one's whipped through mid-wicket. That is terrifically timed. Sarah Bryce, the Spirit are away.
Nice to be able to celebrate that here.
Drives in the air and gone. The short cover is brilliantly placed. Sune Loose, the South African captain. And the good run of Jean's Chanthams comes to an end through brilliant captaincy and field place as much as anything.
Yeah, we just see this. You know, Jean, she just didn't get a hold of it, sliced it somewhat, and it was a great catch from Sune Loose, diving to her right there. The Tornadoes are off to the absolute flying start. This is just what they needed at this point. Remember, they're looking for a win here, but the informed Jeans goes for 0, goes for 0. The Spirit are 6 for 1.
Free hit for Dunkley and she makes the most of it. Dunkley goes hard, places well. Nicked. That's a great scoring zone and limited over cricket. 4 gone, 36 for 1. Nice shot. Great chase, Winnie. Some lovely cricket there. Well, ball well batted, well fielded. 5 gone, 39 for 1.
A rare dot ball there.
Out towards long on and taken. Sune Loose.
Check out
Sitarana Magar, the big wicket of Sophia Dunkley inside the power play. That might prove to be a decisive moment in this game. The Nepalese spinner, her 3rd wicket for the tournament, giving it some air. Dunkley taking it on, shanking it. And the safe hands of Sune Loose, roving it around on the road. Good cricket.
incredible. And we just love the celebration as well, the Bollywood. It's the Pushpa celebration, rubbing the beard. We've seen a lot of that. So Sophia Dunkley, who was looking dangerous, bish bashing the ball all over the place, is out for 26 and the score 41 for 2.
Same direction, better result. Much better contact there by Bismar Maroof. Moves into double figures with her first boundary.
Here it is. Look at this foot movement, just to skip up the pitch, gets underneath it and places it beautifully. Good manipulation of the ball there from Maroof.
And it's a big heave, and it's over the top of the fielder at mid-off, all the way for 4. That is a great way for Bryce to finish off the 13th over. The Spirit, 84 for 2.
It certainly is, as we see a bowling change. Leah Riaz coming on. Very good T20I career. A little bit expensive at times. Yeah, it's really interestingly poised. Great partnership, and we've seen once a partnership gets set very often that they're able to then explode and launch once they've got that partnership grounded.
Oh, it's wide outside off, it's in the air, and Devine takes the catch. Bismar Maroof, she's been trying to go big, she's been trying to break free, she went for the big shot. And Sophie Devine, safe as houses under that ball. She came down the pitch. went for the big one, and look at that, one knee in the breadbasket. Thank you very much. So another wicket falls, the third one for the Spirit. Bisma Maroof departs for 23. Spirit are 84 for 3.
Talking about partnerships, commentator's curse, if I've ever heard one, is that's pulled away and it's going to go for 4.
Well, I keep telling you there's no such thing as a commentator's curse, no such thing as a jinx. We're not that powerful, but Nicola Carey is. Pulls up nice and firmly around the corner. She's been outstanding, Nick Carey. Well, Carey just neatly turns Durasingham around the corner, and there's a dive, but it won't be in time. That is 4 more runs for Carey, and she is not hanging around tonight. She wants to get that scoring rate up. Another boundary for the Spirit captain.
Yeah, Winnie just losing her line again, and just easily worked off the pads. Despite Natasha Miles' best efforts, she's not able to drag it in.
Just to continue. Oh, the reverse. That's been a very effective shot for Nicola Carey through the competition. When they were in trouble a couple of games ago, coming in at 15 for 3, she played it routinely. Helped break the field up, helped manipulate the field, and pushed on with some of her more extravagant strokes. But yeah, that's classy stuff. Good modern batting. Top edge, but fine leg inside the circle, gets out towards the rope. Back-to-back balls for Nick Carey to start the over. Just when they needed the gear shift, they've got one from the skipper, whose strike rate up to 180.
Throwing Sunailu's plans into disarray. Nicola Carey there. A fine shot goes down on one knee and finds the boundary.
Long off outside the circle, that's better. Sunailu in the block off, but squeezed out for 4 more. Well, she landed it where she needed to be, but Carey's in that kind of form for the Spirit that she can bisect the 2 fielders inside the ring. 4-4-4 to start this over.
A loopy delivery speared into the block hole, but Carey was up to the challenge and she jammed it out past the fielder at point for yet another 4.
That's such a hard shot to play. Made it look easy. Up-ish and through again. This is going to be a big over. Tornadoes allowed Carey to take strike from the final ball of the 16th over. And then Carey started it, Bryce continues it.
Sunailu is looking for that comeback delivery, but is not able to get it.
Now Bryce gives the strike back. Indeed, she'll retain it. The last ball of the 17th over. 3 to go. 125 for 3 the score. Through mid-wicket, 4 more. She'll start going through those names ahead of her in a moment, the way she's playing this evening. It's a 7th boundary, and the majority of those have come in about the last 5 minutes. Nick Carey attacking the rope from every delivery. Bryce's turn to go out towards deep mid-wicket. Does it have the legs? Of course it does. This is the way this team finished. They whacked 27 and 32 runs respectively from their last 2 overs in their last 2 wins. They really do finish with the wind at their back. And Bryce is part of the party tonight in these death overs. Indeed, love everything about the way she goes about her cricket. Oh, bowls her really good. They miss, she hits. That was how she became the player of the match a couple of games ago. Gets her 6th wicket of the tournament. That of Bryce for 39. She's castled with 5 balls to go.
Tactically doesn't do anything fancy, bowls wicket to wicket and gets the desired result. Winifred Durasingham strikes. Adam Collins must be ecstatic.
the Spirit. A 143 for 4 with Bryce gone for 39. So 3 out on the leg side and a deep point on the off. Out towards deep mid-wicket. Does it have the legs to go all the way? Oh, Diana Baig. Brilliant diving effort. Nearly dragged it back in. It goes for 6, but that was nearly the wicket of Nicola Carey. How about the effort from Diana Baig here? Plenty of elevation, had loads of work to do running around from deep mid-wicket. Stopped, propped, dived, full commitment to the cause. 6 runs. Last ball here. And Carey brings up her half century from it with a boundary. 10 runs from the last 2 balls, 13 from the final over. Up above 150, again the Spirit. And Carey, second half century of the competition. 53 from 26 balls, 9 fours and a 6.
70 in the previous match, 53 in this one. What an outstanding knock from Nicola Carey, the captain. This has been. Swaps it with disdain. No respect whatsoever for Winifred Duraisingham. Diana Baig sprints after it, but is not able to get to it whatsoever. There's the appreciation from Sophie Eccleston as well, who doesn't quite get into the act tonight, but her captain has delivered yet again.
So the Tornadoes require 157 runs to win from here. They'll need it. If they win from here, they're in the final 4.
Start the game. Well, they'll pick up a single there and really skip away off the edge of that wicket square. That is quite close. No, yes. Well, Sophie thought it was out. The umpire had a good long look. Does it hit outside the line, in line? Is it hitting? Lots of consideration. Didn't rush the decision. What do you think, Georgie?
Oh, the thing is, I'm a sucker for an Eccleston wicket, so I'd be a terrible umpire. I'd give it out, but that appeal, she really believes it, and you can see her saying, "I've been holding my breath," and there goes the finger with the pink ticker. And so Miles has to go for just 1, and the Tornadoes are 3 for 1.
Clubbed away. Kaka relying on in-swing, and the field's set with her outriders on leg side, but that didn't swing.
I can see it's just kept this line absolutely clubbed by Sophie Devine there. Some real power on that through the covers.
Again, no swing. Again, Devine plunders. Bowl her, brilliant bowling. The quicker ball, the arm ball. And it takes a piece of genius to get out a player of Sophie Devine's calibre in that fashion.
And like you said there, Jeff, just a bit quicker, straightened on her, and Sophie Devine hears that death rattle, and she can't believe it. She's got to go, but it's Sophie Eccleston in the wickets again. How often do we say that?
Very often. Tornadoes are 15 for 2.
Great shot. Cracking shot straight through the gap, and that's 4 runs to point. Svinay Lewis.
Lightly back of leg delivery and got past the fielder at point. Svinay Lewis, mind you, was standing in as captain in the World Cup.
And that's an easy wicket. Easy as it comes, and just a soft way to end.
It's the Sophie and the Sophia show again for the Spirit. The third wicket falls for the Tornadoes for just 30 runs on the board. Tossed up generously. Callis doesn't get the elevation, and Sophie Eccleston runs in, takes the dolly with ease.
Yeah, score 30 for 3, Callis out for 7. Attempted a big shot, and it is. It's gone over the head of Sophie Eccleston. That's 4 runs. A great way to conclude the 10th over.
There's Bonga Kaka bowls to her national captain, who kicks it away for 4. With me, Mel Farrell. Not Will Farrell, but Mel Farrell.
Don't call me Farrell.
Loose makes room. Kaka follows. That's a win for the batter.
Yeah, it was a loose ball from Kaka. Loose put it away beautifully. Down the leg side, helped along the way. The experienced campaigner. Roll the fingers over a little bit.
And how many times would Loose face that ball in the nets at a South Africa practice? Hundreds, possibly. That's what's so great about these contests, that the players do know each other very well. They've got to find different ways to be successful against them.
Last ball of the over, no run. The Tornadoes, 56 for 3.
Saunders goes across, hits it in the air, doesn't get enough of it. Divya GK takes a wicket, and her teammates come from everywhere.
Yes, they're closing their jaws on their prey right now. High fives all around. Divya GK gets the ball on in the air, and that's a good solid catch from Sophia Dunkley running around. Captain approves, and it's getting a bit grim for the Tornadoes now. Marianne Musonda departs for 12. Tornadoes 59 for 4.
Dunkley's back on. I think that's out. Did I see a bat in the air? This could be another stumping for the evening.
Well, we saw 5 in the previous game affected by Babette Delede. Have we seen another one? It's definitely a fair delivery, no question there. Kept the foot in, brilliantly taken. Her weight's just gone forward, and that is out.
That is exceptional work. Collect the ball in your glove after it's deflected off the batter, and then get back to the stumps. That's just brilliant work from Sarah Moss. 61 for 5 down the Tornadoes. Loose goes down the ground. Nick Carey says 4, we'll believe her. Over finishes, 72 for 5.
Just another look at where this ball lands. Yep, it was a 4. So Nicola Carey, a bit of honesty there from the Australian.
Well, Katie, she goes a long way across, but all she managed to do was pick out the fielder, and Shizuka Miyachi gets another wicket. 1 for none.
Well, Miyagi, she's picked up a 4 in this tournament. She picks up another wicket here. Katie Martin tries to go big, but in the end picks out the fielder. And look at that celebration. 40 years old from Japan, absolutely loves cricket, having the time of her life. She takes the wicket of Katie Martin, who departs for 2. The Tornadoes falling apart, 70 for 6.
Just too good. Third one for Eccleston, and another quality wicket.
She is all class. She's not regarded as the world's best bowler for nothing. This is why. Just getting the underside of the bat straight on. Stumps rearranged. And that is the end of Sune Luce, who's played well. She departs for 34, but the Tornadoes are reeling at 73 for 7.
Gets her chance. Make that 8. That's just not fair.
Sophie Eccleston is on fire, on a hat-trick. We've seen one already in this tournament. We've seen a couple of players take 2 for 2. Sophie Eccleston does it again. She's just all class. She almost looks embarrassed at how good she is. But that is a quick innings from Chanida Tirawang. She departs for Duck Tornadoes, 73 for 8.
Sophie whipped the arm ball again. It's a very good pace, and it's 4 byes. So even that doesn't go against the bowling figures.
And that'll be her 11th wicket in this tournament, Sophie.
And this could be consecutive boundaries. This one's off the bat. That's ruined the figures. 4 for 8 of 3. Tornadoes, 81 for 8.
Wonderful to see Miyagi again after her 4 for 18.
Oh, another stumping. There have been so many today. Upstairs they go, but we all know what the result's going to be. Miyagi gets a second. What a tournament she's having. 6 wickets to her name. We'll get confirmation momentarily, but Diana Baig went for a gallop, and Sarah Bryce did the rest. Comfortably gone. 9 wickets to spin.
And look at that, another stumping. Quick hands there from Bryce. That's 7 stumpings across the board today in today's matches. Quite phenomenal. Record breaker in the previous match as well. That's the end of Diana Baig. Dying a death here, the Tornadoes. They're going to have to score a point tomorrow in order to get into the semi-finals. And the score is 81 for 9.
So the Tornadoes will return tomorrow in need of a point. They're not going to get there tonight. Spirit on track for all 4. So they'll go to bed with the Sapphires ahead. 16 overs gone. A wicket maiden from Miyagi. How about that? She's got 2 for 3. It's 81 for 9. 4 to come. And they've finished here. It's got to be Sophie Eccleston. Completes the match with her 5th wicket. 5 for 8s from 3.1 overs. All 10 Tornadoes wickets have fallen to spin, and the Spirit have thumped them by 75 runs.
Absolute class there from Eccleston, using her height, her variations, lovely shape to the ball. Unplayable most of the time, and she's worked her way through the Tornadoes.
Straight through the gate. Sita Ranamagar, last wicket to fall before Dhirasingam didn't get off the mark. Sophie Eccleston, 13 wickets in the competition. An absurd average along the way, which we'll get in a moment, but what a comprehensive thrashing it is. And structurally, it feels as though the Spirit if they bat first and make runs, as they've done now in each of their wins, they are so hard to repel, because in the power play, they can turn to Ayabonga Kaka, who had the previous best figures in the tournament before today with 5 for 9. Eccleston's beaten that with 5 for 8. They have Nick Carey. They've got so much depth with the ball. The groundwork was laid by Nicola Carey, the captain. 53 not out from 26 balls. Really took off in the final flourish there in the final 5 overs, finding the boundary on 9 occasions and clearing it once as well, getting them up to 156, and from there the bowlers did the rest, the spinners taking all 10.